In this video, I have explained how to find the root of an given equation by using secant method. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, share this video with your friends, gain the knowledge and rule the world. Like the video, share this video with your friends, write the comments, gain the knowledge and rule the world. Subscribe to the channel and tell your friends to subscribe to the channel. To find the root of an equation by using an secant method, let whatever the equation has been given, that equation you need to consider as an f of x. Means first you need to write let f of x is equal to 0 be the given equation, and let us assume that the root lies in the interval x is equal to a and b. And you need to remember one thing, that f of a and f of b should always be have an opposite signs. That means if f of a is less than 0, then f of b should be greater than 0. Then only the root will be lying between the interval a and b, because it is the fundamental property of an root. It is the fundamental property of an root which tells that if there exist two values a and b such that f of x is an equation and f of a and f of b are of an opposite signs, then the root always lies, at least one root will be lying between the interval a and b. So here let us assume that the root lies in the interval x is equal to a and x is equal to b. That means the interval where the root will be lying is a comma b. And next you need to find f of a and f of b. Then the approximate root is given by x is equal to a into f of b minus b into f of a divided by f of b minus f of a. This method is also called as an method of false position, and even it is also known as an regular falsi method. Solve x to the power 4 minus x minus 10 is equal to 0, given that the root lies between the interval 1.8 and 2. Find the correct root up to 3 decimal places using the secant method. Find the root correct to 3 decimal places using the secant method. It means after the decimal point you need to find at least 3 digits. You need to find 3 digits after the decimal point to be an same. Up to that you need to iterate the process of finding the root of an equation. So solution for this equation is let whatever the given equation is there, that one consider as an f of x. So what we can write, let f of x is equal to x to the power 4 minus x minus 10. F of x is equal to x to the power 4 minus x minus 10. They have given the root lies between the interval 1.8 and 2. We know that in secant method the formula is given by x is equal to a into f of b minus b into f of a divided by f of b minus f of a. X is equal to a into f of b minus b into f of a divided by f of b minus f of a. F of x is equal to x to the power 4 minus x minus 10, and they have given that the root lies between the interval 1.8 and 2. First find f of 1.8. So f of 1.8 is equal to 1.8 to the power of 4 minus 1.8 minus 10 is equal to, it will give the value minus 1.3024 upon rounding off and 4 significant digit. The next find f of 2, and it will be equal to 2 to the power 4 minus 2 minus 10 is equal to 4. So whatever the intervals they are given, that intervals you have to consider. So for one interval you need to get an negative value when we substitute in f of x. For another one you need to get an positive value. Then only the root can be obtained, or we can calculate the root, because the fundamental property says that there exists at least one real root between a and b such that f of a and f of b are of an opposite signs. And while solving, for which one you get a negative value, that means when we substitute an interval, for which one we get a negative value, that consider as an a. Therefore here for f of 1.8 you have got a negative value. Therefore here consider a is equal to 1.8 and b is equal to 2. Therefore the root lies between 1.8 and 2. The first approximate root we need to find, which lies between 1.8 and 2. Diagrammatically draw a line. At the one end write as 1.8, and for this one you have got a negative value, that is minus 1.3024, write it as a negative. At the other end 2, for this you have got an value as an 4, which is an positive, write it as an positive. The first approximate root is, so according to the formula of an secant method, you know the formula, x is equal to a into f of b minus b into f of a divided by f of b minus f of a. A is 1.8 and b is 2. F of a is minus 1.3024 and f of b is 4. So use that one and substitute in the formula. So therefore what we can write, x1 is equal to, open the bracket, again open the bracket, 1.8 into 4, close the bracket. 1.8 is a and 4 is f of b, that is f of 2, minus, open the bracket, 2 into 2 is what, b value, into f of e. F of e is minus 1.3024, close the bracket, again close the bracket, divided by f of b minus f of a. F of b is 4. So that one we can write it as, open the bracket, 4 minus, again open the bracket, f of e. F of e is minus 1.3024, write it as minus 1.3024, close the bracket, again close the bracket. While writing in the calculator you need to write in this way, open the bracket, again write 1.8 into 4, close the bracket, minus, open the bracket, 2 into, in a calculator there will be a small minus sign, click on that one, then you will get a minus sign over there. Don't use the capital one, that is a bigger one minus sign, use a minus sign which will be a smaller one in a calculator. Then write that, then click on that particular minus sign. After that 1.3024, close the bracket, again close the bracket, divided by, open the bracket, 4 minus, open the bracket, now again the small minus sign, 1.3024, close the bracket, again close the bracket. This will give an answer, and that answer is 1.84912. So this one round off to 4 significant digit after the decimal point. Since the truncating digit is 2, it is less than 5, therefore we can write x1 is equal to 1.8491. because it is less than 5, no need of changing, because 2 is less than 5, the truncating digit which is less than 5, there is no need of altering the previous digit. So we need to find f of 1.8491. so f of 1.8491 is equal to 1.8491 to the power of 4 minus 1.8491 minus 10 is equal to minus 0.15837. Again consider only 4 significant digit after the decimal point, then it will be, so truncating digit is 7 which is greater than 5, therefore add 1 to the previous digit, that is a 3, add 1, so it becomes 4, so it will be minus 0.1584. So now the root was lying between 1.8 and 2, you have got a new root, that new root is 1.8491. For that one you have found, and that is a negative value, that is f of 1.8491 is negative. Therefore the root lies between 1.8491 and 2. F of x is equal to x to the power 4 minus x minus 10, and f of 1.8491 we have calculated previously, and f of 2 we have calculated previously. Those values are this. The root lies between 1.8491 and 2. So diagrammatically we can show it in this way by drawing a line below that 1.8491 at the one end, and for this one you have got a negative value, and 2 at the other end, and you have got a positive value for this one. Therefore the second approximate root is, and we know the formula by secant method, x is equal to a into f of b minus b into f of a divided by f of b minus f of a. Here a value is 1.8491 and b value is 2. So therefore what we can write? We can write x2 is equal to, open the bracket, again open the bracket, 1.8491 into 4, close the bracket, minus, open the bracket, 2 into minus 0.1584, close the bracket, again close the bracket, divided by f of b minus f of a, that is, open the bracket, 4 minus, open the bracket, minus 0.1584, close the bracket, again close the bracket. In the calculator you can write in this way, open the bracket, a value is 1.8491 into f of b is 4, close the bracket, minus, open the bracket, 2 into, then again f of a, this one here having a negative value, use the small minus sign which is present in the calculator, minus 0.1584, close the bracket, again close the bracket, divided by, open the bracket, 4 minus, open the bracket, minus 0.1584, close the bracket, again close the bracket. So it will give the answer, and that answer is 1.85484. So here you round off this one to an 4 significant digit. So truncating digit is 4, which is less than 5. Therefore the answer will be 1.8548. Therefore what we can write? x2 is equal to 1.8548. Therefore f of 1.8548 is equal to, we will get the answer, minus 0.01925 upon rounding off 5. 5 is the discarding digit. Since it is equal to 5, you need to check with the previous digit. If the previous digit is odd, you have to add 1. If it is even, you should alter. Since it is a 2 which is the even, you should not alter. For that purpose the answer will be minus 0.0192. So you have found a new root between 1.8491 and 2, and that new root is 1.8548. For this one you have got a negative value. Therefore now the root lies between 1.8548 and 2. And here I have shown the calculation part. In the next step I will be not showing the calculation part, because by the time you might have understood regarding the calculation part, and be very careful while using the minus sign. Next we shall move on to the next iteration, so that is an third approximate root. F of x is equal to x to the power 4 minus x minus 10. F of 1.8548 is minus 0.0192. F of 2 is 4. The root lies between 1.8548 and 2, diagrammatically representing it 1.8548. For this one you have got a negative value, 2. For that one you have got a negative value, right? So the second approximate root is, and the formula you know by secant method, it is x is equal to a into f of b minus b into f of a divided by f of b minus f of a. So we here a is 1.8548 and b is 2. So when we substitute a and b value in f of x equation, for which one you have got a negative value, consider that one as an a. So therefore here for in 1.8548 you have got an negative value, therefore 1.8548 is a. So there you can write x2 is equal to, open the bracket, a into f of b, that is 1.8548 into 4, close the bracket, minus, open the bracket, 2 into, so you minus 0.0192, close the bracket, again close the bracket, divided by f of b minus f of a, that is 4 minus, open the bracket, minus 0.0192, close the bracket, again close the bracket. Already have shown you how to write in the calculator, or how to use the calculator while calculating this one. Once writing this one in a calculator, you will get the answer, and that answer is 1.85549. So here you need to consider only 4 digits after the decimal point. So 9 is the truncating digit. Since it is greater than 5, you need to add 1 to the previous digit. Therefore 4 is there. For that one, if we add 1, it will become 5. Therefore x3 will be 1.8555. Substitute this one in f of x. So f of 1.85555 is equal to 1.8555 to the power of 4 minus 1.8555 minus 10 is equal to minus 0.00207. So the truncating digit is 7. So therefore it is a greater than 5. You have to add 1 to the previous digit. Therefore it will be 0 plus 1. It will be 1. Therefore it will be minus 0.0021. So you have got a new root between 1.8548 and 2, and that new root is 1.8555. For this one you have got a negative value. Therefore the root lies between 1.8555 and 2. Next we shall move on to the next iteration, where the root is lying between 1.8555 and 2. For 1.8555 you have a negative value. For 2 you have a positive value. Therefore the fourth approximate root is, so the formula is the same. The formula is x is equal to a into f of b minus b into f of a divided by f of b minus f of a. Here a is 1.8555 and b is 2. So therefore we can write x4 is equal to, open the bracket, 1.8555 into 4, close the bracket, minus 2 into minus 0.0021, close the bracket, again close the bracket, divided by 4, that is open the bracket, 4 minus, open the bracket, minus 0.0021, close the bracket, again close the bracket. This one I have shown already how to write in a calculator, or how to use the calculator to solve this one. Upon using the calculator you will get the answer, and that answer is 1.8557. Again rounding off this 2 and 4 significant digits after the decimal point, you will get 1.8556, because the 7 is the discarding digit, and since it is greater than 5 you need to add 1 to the previous digit. Previous digit is 5. If you add it will be an 6. Therefore x3 is equal to 1.8556. So here when we find f of 1.8556, you will get minus 0.0003. That means it is almost nearer to 0. That means you can stop at this particular point, and in the previous step you have got the answer as 1.8355, and now you have got 1.8556. So and they have asked to find the root of an equation up to 3 decimal points. That means up to 3 significant digits after the decimal point. Therefore the required root is 1.855, which one we have found by using an secant method. It is also called as an regular falsi method. It is also called as an method of false position. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, share this video with your friends, gain the knowledge and rule the world.